Hi guys, and welcome back to part 2 of painting the Joseph baby. We're just starting with a little bit of yellow toning, but this video will mainly be my modeling layers. But we did start with just a little bit of yellow on my red spots, so they kind of brighten the red a little bit. Makes it a little orange tone, but I feel like that kind of gives it more of like that real life. Like tone the red down. Looks good though. I'm trying out new techniques with this baby, but I'm hoping that it goes good. And then we just start with the blue modeling layer, which I did have to change the thickness of the paint like 3 different times before I got to where I was satisfied with it. I always really kind of struggle with my blue modeling layer because lately it's just been coming out like real patchy. Like there's still like dried up paint maybe in it, but I switched over to like these new little containers and they've really been working. I like how this blue modeling came out. It wasn't too dark, it wasn't too thin, and it definitely did not come out like patchy or like the dried up paint that it's been giving lately. So I'm just really glad that it didn't do that, because I really want this kit to be good, because I think I'm going to keep him for a while. By the time I paint him, I feel like the selling, a lot of people aren't going to be interested or have the money. Like the big sell times for Reborns is, I feel like, around like Christmas. You'll get some birthdays, but Christmas is like the big time. Eventually I want to make a reborns.com. Like I have an account on reborns.com. I just don't have the subscription. So the only way you can see my profile is if you go directly on my link to reborns.com. So eventually I'm going to get the subscription because I feel like that would help sell it a lot easier. But for right now, we're just doing here in Facebook. But here I am with the red modeling layer. The red modeling layer always just goes so nice because red is very pigmented and it never gives me no problems. The only problem it'll give is if it's too red, and it just makes the kit like all red. But I feel like how I've kind of done it lately, it just kind of evens out really nicely. This Reese kit I'm going to be posting some pictures of as well on my TikTok and Instagram if you go follow me on there, or if you're seeing this on either of those. But I will be posting pictures of my Reese that I'm currently working on, because he has some of my like newer techniques that I've been trying out. I like how he's coming out, so I have high hopes for this Joseph kit. I just do like my basic primary colors as my first layer of modeling. I usually do like my blue, red, purple. I think I end up doing a layer of yellow, and I think that's the last one I do. I do end up doing a couple more modeling layers. I do like a pink, like periwinkle almost. And then there was like a slight green color, like a green yellow. And then I also have like an orange yellow. I'm probably going to go with like the orange yellow on this kit. We're just going to kind of see where this one goes. But that will have to go in the part 3 because I am exhausted and I just don't want to burn myself out on this. So I just do a few of the modeling layers today. Because baking this baby, I bake his 2 legs first, and then his arms and his head go in at once. So it's a bit of a process with him, but it is all going to be worth it. I'm so excited. I'm also going to get his torso, like the front and back plates, because I want to take like cute summer pictures of him. But we are just getting through this head. Every time I do anything on this head, it just reminds me how big he is, because this head takes forever. This is sped up like 2 times the speed, I think. But it really does take like a second to really get through all of his head, especially if I'm doing like the like that. I have like half of a regular sponge. So but it's still fun. I still enjoy doing it, and I just love seeing them come to life. It just makes it so much better. But here I am doing the yellow layer. I just feel like the yellow, if you don't use too much and like you make it thin enough, it just makes the color pop, and like it just makes it more of like a brighter eye-pulling color. So I really like that. I wanted to add it to him and just kind of like brighten him up a little bit. I've definitely stuck with like the reddish tones with this baby. Not too much to where it's like overwhelming. I haven't even done the undertones or anything yet. But I think once I do and I throw all those together, it'll look really good. I'm not going for obviously like that really red and purple like newborn look. He is the 3-month kit, so I just do his little mottling. Make sure that everything is covered. You kind of want to like move the sponge back and forth, like side to side. Not really, I don't know, something like to where the patterns aren't the same. But I do my own modeling like sponges, so the holes really don't look the same. I think it looks fine. And then again with his head, it just makes me realize how big this baby is every time. I'm definitely thinking about getting the June Awake, either after this or during this, because I'm almost done with the Reese kit, and I like to usually have like 2 kits to work on, because usually when I start painting, it's just back and forth. But I do end up doing this as my last layer for this video. I'm sorry that it was cut short, but part 3 will be posted on Friday, and I think there will be like a 5-part series for this. But thank you so much for watching, and please check out my TikTok and Insta. Bye!